Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm making this video because I feel like it's overdue, okay? I'm Amos Blessing here. In case you are coming across my channel for the first time, you're welcome. And yeah, so I moved from the Philippines to Australia recently, and I get questions like, how did I make my process possible? Sharing my process with you so you can also come to Australia. Yeah. So basically I've jotted down some stuffs. So in case you see me looking down, I'm trying to read one or two things I've put down just to remind myself. So first thing you will need to do when you're coming to Australia is to make sure you have a valid document or have an international passport to start with. The second thing is if Australia is, I'm talking about Australia now, so Australia is your dreamland to study. So you choose the school you want to go to, you go online, search for schools, choose the city you probably want the school, because you will see maybe the same course in so many cities. So you choose the city that you want or that will work for you. Then after choosing the school and the city, you contact the school through their website and they will give you lists of their agents. So in working for Australian school, having an agent is very important because they need you to have someone that will run through the process for you, because they don't want you to be going back and forth. An agent knows what is required of you and they will guide you. It depends on what the agent charge is. The charges are actually not always the same, so you can choose from the list of the school agent what and who works for you. And your agent will possibly ask you for like your certificate, transcript of record, passport, international passport, and you give it to the agent and then they will push through with your admission. And the first thing they will send to you is your GTE. The next thing is you will fill it, that's you will accept it and send it back to them and pay the fees that they have written there. And once you pay the fee, it depends, schools will always have so many options of how to pay your fee. So for me, I had the option of using Flywire, or my agent was really kind, like he was willing to help in paying the money for me while I credit him with Naira. Naira is Nigerian currency. So but I used Flywire, and when we initiated the payment, it took like, I think, a week. It took 3 days for us to get notification that okay, this money was deducted from the account, and then it took like 2 more days, then the school fees reflected. So once the fees reflect, the next thing the school will give you will be COE, so confirmation of enrollment. Okay, so that was the next thing that was given to me by the school. The agent sent it to my email. So I got the confirmation of enrollment. The next thing was this visa application form, and I was to fill it. It was quite complex, answering some of the questions, which I had to ask the agent that before we submit the form for visa application. The next thing was to pay for health insurance, and I was given list of insurance to choose from by the agent, and I chose one of them, which costed me like, should I say how much? The health insurance was like $1,300, if I remember clearly. After you get your GTE, you sign it, you pay the fee, it reflects, you get your COE. The next thing to fill for visa application. So you fill the documents. In visa application, you have to get like visa, you need a sponsorship letter, you need proof of documents of what you are doing in the recent country, and then you just need some basic document there. They will ask you for the document, and once you fill in the file, the folder they give to you, are you coming here with a dependent? A dependent can be your spouse, your child, someone that depends on you. So you have to put the person, if the person is coming here with you as a student, is allowed. So once you fill everything you have to fill in the document, you give it to the agent, and the agent will make a portal for you. I'm reciting this. It sounds like I'm reciting it. But yeah, that was what my agent did. He applied for my visa for me, and he didn't just stop at getting my admission for me. Yeah, so he created a portal for me, applied for my visa, and gave me proof of the application of my visa. So, but it sounds like the application is just like it happened, boom. But actually took a while in getting the documents, because you have to get everything. Like, don't leave any room for a question. And also the sponsor, you have to have a relationship with your sponsor. For medical checkup, they will give you a list of hospitals in the country you're in. In Manila, I was in Manila, so the list of hospitals they gave me was St. Luke's Medical Center, was the closest to me. That one was in Emita. So that was where I did my medical checkup. So of course it was during COVID. COVID was rounding up already earlier this year. So, but we had to book appointment online for the process. So when we booked appointment, if it's your appointment day, you now go for it, and you have to go with a negative COVID test, something like that. And if you miss your appointment, you're going to book another one, and you have to come with another COVID test when you are coming next. And COVID test was costing money. So yeah, but I did it once, and I showed up for my appointment on time, and I did the medical checkup. Was done. Once it is done, and medical checkup costed me exactly 7,050 pesos. Yeah, we paid for it. So once it's done, they will tell you if you're okay or not, and then they will be the one to upload the document directly. They already have your information in the hospital that you are going to come for your medical checkup for your visa. So they know what to do. You are just to go for the examination, and they will do the rest. So after a while, that one was done. Then the next thing they did was to tell me to do my fingerprints, which I went to the office, VFS. This one is in Makati. I went there, did my fingerprints. So the fingerprints cost not up to 1,000, but like 980 something. So you do your fingerprints, and that will be all. You just wait to get your visa, and once they do the fingerprint, they know they are coming for your fingerprint. Okay, they know you're coming for your fingerprints. They will do it and upload it online to whatever it is, and you're done. And I waited for a while, like I think 2 weeks after that, and my visa was ready. It was like a barcode they put at the back of my passport. That was it. There was no any other thing that was stamped in the passport or anything. And you don't have to go to the embassy for any reason. I never went to the embassy at all. and VFS is an organization where people go to do fingerprints. So the visa is electronic visa, so it will be sent to the portal. The agent checked it and he updated me to my email. So he sent me my visa. Since in the morning that day, okay, my girl didn't check her email. I didn't see the visa. It was still that day in the night. I saw my visa and I saw that he sent it since, and he never even messaged me anywhere to be like, your visa is ready, have you seen it or anything. He just sent it to my email. You're welcome to Australia. So one thing is, as long as you give the right documents, they will always grant you your visa, as long as you've paid your fee, you've done your health insurance, and yeah, you just follow the process the way. At the end of the day, sincerely, this process started in January and I got my visa in like very first week of June. Yeah, so that was 6 months the process took, because after I applied for visa, it took a very long time for me to hear from the embassy. And yeah, we just kept waiting. After getting your documents, you'll be like, so what was the stressful thing here? Like, nothing was stress. It wasn't stressful at all if you ask me right now, but that time it was stressful, financially stressed. Yeah, that was the stress in the process, but yeah, it's worth it being here. So that's it. If you do have questions about this process, do message in the comment section and I will reply to your comment. Of course, if you have questions about me explaining further any process, just let me know in the comment section as well. And this is Christmas season. It was last year December like this. I got connected to my agent and started talking to him about the process, especially on a week like this. It makes it a year already. Yeah, that I first spoke to him regarding my process. So I'm like, this video is due at this very moment. If whatever the process goes on for you, just be patient, keep on waiting. Don't wait when you have everything, because you will not have everything put together to start the process. The earlier you start, the better. Because if you are talking of schools now, they also ask questions like, when last did you finish your last school? You get, especially if you were not working or stuff like that. So start when you want to, when you feel led to start. It mustn't be Australia you're coming to, but this is me just explaining what worked for me for Australia. And I hope this blesses you and encourages you to think about coming to Australia if you want to. Of course, there are so many opportunities here. Although you have school, but once you're able to mix your school with work, you will be absolutely fine. Yeah, thank you very much and see you in my next one. If you are not subscribed to this channel, okay, please stop and subscribe. Like this video, share it with your friends that have dreams to come to Australia, and I can't wait to have you here.